if this person is taking care of themselves, that is more than what we could ask for. Let's be real, in this economy, to just take care of yourself, just to wash your ass, it's $10. Just to wash your ass, it's $10. So you're telling me I need to make sure I got gel polish, I need to make sure I got my lashes done, my hair done.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby. Let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD.
All right. Hello, guys. Welcome to As Your Big Sister with your host, me, Asia, my queen. That is me. That is she. That is I am where I want to be. I wanted to speed that up. We don't have the time because we have some business to take care of. We got some things to talk about, some things to say in the court of law. But I want to know how you're doing. Talk to me. How are you guys doing? Good? Good. I'm doing good. I got a little bob moment going on. I changed my hair up a little bit. I don't know how I feel about it. I do think that this length, no matter what my hair looks like, this length is like the perfect for my face shape. It's like, it gives body, but it like stops right here because my face is like so round. So whatever, I'm happy I got a round face because one thing about my dad's side of the family, them long head okay, you know what? Just the longest head. One time, my sister got mad at my mom. And y'all, I told you that I had a bunk bed until like, I would say about like 19. I had a bunk bed until I was 19. I was sleeping on the bottom. Like at first I was on the top, but I was like, okay, like I'm getting a little too old to be on the top, to be climbing to my bed. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, Freddie, you get on the top, I get on the bottom, right? So my sister, she gets mad at my mom. I guess they get into an argument. By the way, my sister and I are like 6-ish years apart. So like she was significantly, like she was like really young to be like saying something like this. But anyways, so I'm on the bottom bunk. Okay. I don't know why I keep repeating the fact that I had a bunk bed. This was so sad. And one time my friends came over and we were just like chilling. Like I had the realest bitches. I had the realest friends in the world because one thing they was going to do, they was going to come over to my house, even if I had a bunk bed. Because the money wasn't there, but just, you know that my dad's going to make some good food, some good ass ghetto food. And you know we going to come with the jokes and the cousins is coming over. Like the ghetto houses were always the most fun. Because, you know, we were just cutting up. So anyways, back to my sister getting mad at my mom, but she's climbing up the little ladder thingy and she's like, yeah, I hate mom with her long head. And I was like, and it was like so like super late at night. And I remember I'm sitting there and I just burst out laughing and she goes, shut up, Asia. I hate mom with her long head. I was like, Freddie, like, what are you talking about? But anyways, good times. I love to start off an episode like that. Just a good old story. Okay. Couple things. We're going to get into a couple things this episode because like I said, we've got some, laws to pass, some things to, important things to take care of. So on the docket, we got the trend about Black people hating ghetto Black people. We're not going to get deep into it because I have another video that came out on Saturday. So today's Wednesday. So this past Saturday, I dropped a video talking about this, but like we're going to get a little bit into it on the podcast too. We're also going to talk about Love is Blind. I usually don't watch them type of shows, but this one, I don't know. This one called my name and I answered and I liked it. And then we are going to end it off with talking about IG baddies versus self-love warriors. It's going to be a good episode. Let's talk. Let's get into it. So, the trend on TikTok about Black people. Okay, so the trend is what I'm ashamed about, or okay, goodness. Okay, let's get it together. The trend is what I am ashamed of. You know what? Let's end the episode. You know what, guys? Have a good day. Bye. Fucking bye. Damn. Start again. The trend is what I am ashamed to admit as a Black person, or what I am ashamed to say as a Black person, right? And some people were like, you know what? I'm ashamed to admit that I don't like ghetto Black people. There was one girl, I'm going to read exactly what she said. I'm going to read exactly whackly what she said. Probably not, because it's on my phone and I'm recording on my phone. So never mind. But she said something like, I'm going to put it up. I put it up in the last video, but I'm going to put it up again. She was like, I'm ashamed to admit that I don't like ghetto Black people, because what the fuck are you doing with your ghetto ass? Like, you probably gonna start a fight with me, and why are you like this and all this stuff, right? So I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm sorry. It's just the face she was making in the slide. Like, she was like, I was like, okay, girl. So let me say this. The girls from the South Side used to whoop my ass in daycare. They used to whoop I remember one time. Homegirl, she had me all in the wood chips from my hair, dragging me. She was dragging me by my hair and my face, just sliding on the wood chips, working my ass. No reason. So, the first thing I came up with was like, it's because, like, they're ghetto, and like, you're just like ghetto, and, and are they ghetto? Yes. Okay. They were ghetto, but we're going to the same daycare, right? We're going to the same daycare. We don't live too far away from each other, for real. It's like, the way she reacted to her environment was just different from mine, I think mine was like more like anxiety attacks. Hers was more like beat the fuck up out of people. You get what I'm saying? And so, like, I don't know. Of course, there are things about the ghetto that I just do not like, okay? I don't like a lot of things that has come out of lack of access. But I enjoy a lot of things that has come out the ghetto. The music, the food, the clothes, the lingo, the hairstyles, the style in general. So it's like, that outweighs the bad tremendously for me. But I do think, and I said this in my video that I posted on Saturday, I do think that, like, we as disenfranchised, I hate to say it, us as, like, Black people, I was gonna, like, have a wide, but okay, I'm talking to Black people. Us as Black people, I feel like some of us try to other ourselves because of the stigma the world has created of our people, so, like, like, I'm not like the ghetto Black people, like, like, I'm not like the girls with, like, the small ponytails, like, my hair is short because, like, I cut it that way, like, not because I can grow it, like, I'm not like that, I'm not like that, I'm like, you guys, hey, crackers, like, so it's like, I used to say shit like that too, and my hair fell out, bitch. Like, it's like, please, enough. And it's unfortunate that that happens, And like I said, I'm talking to Black people because this is my experience. I can't talk on anybody else, but I've only lived a Black life. Okay. This is my first go around. It's unfortunate that some of us have felt or do feel that way. But you gonna figure it out, baby. You gonna figure it out. You gonna figure it out. They do not like you, baby. And you will constantly feel like you don't fit in trying to get their acceptance. It's literally useless. But like I said, the shit that I love about the ghetto outweighs the shit that I hate. I feel like I said this on a vlog. When you live in the hood, when you live in the ghetto, it almost feels like you don't have like peace, like bullshit starts first thing in the morning. Like there's no such thing as like going outside and being like, isn't this too early to behave this way? No. People are like, no, no. We get it cracking early. I remember walking out of the gym super late, right? And I hear this homeless couple arguing, Black dude, white girl. And I know they're a couple because of what they're talking about. I'm like, okay, let me just stop, whatever. Why did homeboy scream over at me talking about she says nigga. Bro, I'm just trying to get to my car. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Super late at night, first thing in the morning, they're on it. And you just, like I said, sometimes you just can't get peace in this motherfucker. But man, if you want some entertainment, all you gotta do, step out your front door. Moving on. Love is Blind, the reunion. We're gonna talk about the reunion just a little bit. Because I don't have too much. It was cute. It was good. I liked it. I really liked it. It was very engaging. I didn't care about the questions the other seasons had for them. I didn't care about that at all. Maybe because I didn't watch the other seasons, so I wasn't like, oh my God, Francesca, So but I didn't care for it. I was like, okay, that, I don't care. Because they weren't asking the questions. You know what I mean? Maybe they told them keep it mild, but I got some questions. Clay, how come every time the camera goes on you, you're nodding your head and blinking hard? What's going on? They edited that man so bad. They edited it so damn bad. It really hurt me because, one, handsome. Jesus Christ. Mr. Clay. Handsome. Very handsome man. But every time anything someone said to him, you just see him blinking hard and nodding. Just blinking and nodding. And I'm like, and saying much of nothing. He'll say a sentence, I'm like, I don't feel like that makes sense. And then just blinking and nodding. And I'm like, y'all just really messed him the fuck up. Because one, based off of the edits, I have to say that because I know how shows can mix things up. Based off of the edits, he told that girl he didn't want to marry her right now. He told her. He said, I'm okay with just dating, So then I saw a clip a couple days ago of her on a podcast, and she was saying that, and this is just off of a clip, but she was saying that there was more of what was said, right? But for me, all you have to do is insinuate the fact that you don't want to get married to me in a week. All you have to do is insinuate it, and I'm like, okay, I'm not about to walk down the aisle. So the fact that she, I don't know, that the conversation they had in his house in the kitchen, it felt like he was saying things and she just wasn't catching on and he didn't want to say things directly, which is his fault as well. Like, we're not blaming the victim, okay? And the victim actually is neither one of them, because he was saying it. He was saying it without saying it. And I'm like, okay, is she gonna catch this one? She didn't catch it. Okay, she gonna catch that one. She didn't catch it. And I'm like, okay, so he's gonna have to really say, I do not want to get married, for you to get it. But he didn't. And so during the reunion, I saw that he was saying he wants to be with her again. And you could kind of tell, like, in my opinion, you could kind of tell she was like, I would consider. But I don't know. I don't think she should. I do not think she should, baby. She should not be with that man. Because based off of the edits, I'm going to say it again, he didn't seem like someone that knew how to make decisions for himself. You know? So if you say, I want to be with you, he's like, okay, I'll be with you too. Like, he wouldn't say, oh no, like, you know, and it's really, it made me a little sad. I'm not going to lie. It made me a little sad. Because it didn't seem like, it seemed like anybody could talk him into anything. He just didn't, he never thought, before making a decision, he never thought, is this something that I like? Is this something that I want to do? He's just all like, okay, I guess this is the right thing to do because this is what they want to do. So yeah, I'll just follow. I'm like, damn, Clay. Moving on with Chelsea and Thumbhead. I like Chelsea, and Chelsea ate for the reunion. Her makeup was so cute. I really, really like her. Like, people were calling her insecure and stuff like that, but I personally feel like she kind of did the same thing AD was doing with Clay. Like, she wasn't catching the fact that he did not like her as much as she liked him. And that's what I was like, damn. And maybe, like I said, maybe the edits were really having the girls chasing the dudes. You know what I mean? Because, like, maybe that is, you know, that's more attractive. You know, that type of conflict is more attractive to the audience. But, like, that's what AD and Clay and Thumbhead and Chelsea's relationship looked like. You know, it was just like they're constantly starting the conversation of what's wrong. They're the ones that wants to be with them. They're the ones that look more enthusiastic about being in a relationship with them. It was just like, I don't like that. And I feel like Chelsea was gaslit by him a little bit because, like, he was acting shocked by the way she was acting. And I'm like, dude, you know, you don't want to be with her, and you know she's acting that way because you don't want to be with her. But you're not saying that. You're not saying it. You're just behaving like you don't want to be with her, but you're saying you want to be with her. So it's driving her crazy. That's why I just read the room, guys. Read the room. They're saying all these nice things. They're doing a good talk. Okay. But what does the action look like? And also, how do they usually show up for the things that they like? How do they show up for the basketball game? How do they show up for the, I don't know, the Jordan drop? I don't know what people like, really. Like, how do they show up for the video game? You know, they're on time for that. They're consistent with that. Does that behavior match his behavior in our relationship? Is he on time? Is he consistent? Is he all these things? Because we'd like to make excuses. You know, oh no, it's, you know, like he's just that. It's like, no. He just don't like you. They just don't like you. They're just not that into you. And they don't know how to say it. For some reason, they don't know how to say it. And I've been there before, guys. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Little story. So there was a guy that I liked so much, right? And we just fell out. You know, it just didn't work. And that's okay. And we were talking one night and we were trying to like, I don't know what we were trying to do. Cause like, it was just like something that was just going in circles. I don't know what we were trying to do. And I remember him saying something and then I closed my eyes and I'm like, yeah, you know, dramatic. And he's like, okay, Asia, you do not care, girl. And in my head, I'm like, I open one eye. I'm like, How do you know? You just know. You see how people show up for the things that they like. And if they're not showing up that way for you, they just don't like you. And it's that easy, you know? It's like we don't want to let these people down. But just for us to save ourselves, sometimes we got to take that step and be like, okay, nigga, you do not like me. I've known some people that also didn't like me either. And we're just like wanting to like me, you know? Okay. So the other couple, Spy Kids and Latina woman. Spy Kids. Okay, I'm calling him Spy Kids because he looks just like the brother on Spy Kids. I was like, okay, you thought you sneak it. You thought you were gonna sneak. I saw you. You thought you were gonna sneak on this camera, and I'm not gonna notice you. You Spy Kids. I know that's you. But anyways, Spy Kids and the Latina woman, I like them. They're my favorite. Because you could tell he loves her down to the ground. I'm like, yeah, Spy Kids loves her. And you could tell she get whatever she want. Period. I love that. I love when I see a woman being loved. I just, yeah. Tink. Jessica, the white girl with the beat face, the one that said, you're gonna need an EpiPen or something. I like her too. Jessica, Laura reads. Look at that stupid little dumb little fucker face. Look at that stupid little dumb fuck. Look at, he's just an embarrassment. He's an embarrassment to the world. Like, I like her. I like her and Jessica, like her. But the little argument that Jessica, Sarah Ann, and Laura were having, you're not a girl. I'm so tired of people saying that they're girl. I am exhausted. You know, because, I'm a girl. So, like, I just like girl, and then, like, the girls of the girls is girls. Okay. Congratulations. Girls and girls is girls. I'm a girl's girl. I'm like, okay, who are you trying to prove, ma'am? Who are you trying to prove that to? Because it sounds cute. It sounds nice to be a girl's girl. You know what I mean? Even though, I don't know, it's not for the weak sometimes. Because you got to be like, oh my God, this bitch is stupid. But you know what? Patriarchy, the way this world has raised our women, the way this world has raised our men, this is what it leads to. So patience. It's hard work. So I don't know. It's not for the weak, and it's not to really brag about that much because I be losing sleep. Sometimes I'll wake up cold sweats. She took him back. Why would she do it? You're not a girl's girl. Okay, moving on from Love is Blind. This is something that I did not say that we were going to talk about, so I kind of lied in the beginning. But I just want to touch on it a little bit because it's been on my chest. Okay, So, starting your get ready with me's in underwear. People are very, very, very upset about it. They don't like it. They feel like they're violating your privacy. They feel like it's just like, oh my God, close my eyes. I cannot believe I see someone in underwear. I thought people were being irrational. Okay, I was like, underwear? Drawers? Okay. You know, and even when people would try to make the argument saying, this is basically a bathing suit, I wouldn't even make that argument because it's not a bathing suit. I understand like it's for, you know, two different things. But even then it's like, okay, underwear, drawers, like I don't get it. So then I came across a content creator that I really like, and I really find that her takes to be pretty rational most of the time. I've never seen her or heard her say something crazy. I was like, okay, you're bugging. And she said the same thing. She was like, I feel like I'm violating you for like seeing you in underwear, stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, maybe this is something for me to like think about, you know? When I'm doing my get ready with me, it's like I like to start in my underwear. And the last time that I did one, and I haven't done one since because actually I did. I don't give a fuck. Wow, that's cute. But I did one, and like you would think that I went on and called like Jesus a bitch ass nigga. Like you would think that I called everyone's mom like a stupid bitch. Like it was crazy how people were talking to me, right? So I was like, okay, interesting. So I was like, I'm just not gonna do this again because obviously this is something that's like really like hurting people's feelings, and I just don't even want to go through it. However, when there's a day that I look thick and it just, sometimes I be looking so thick, I'm like, I gotta share this with the world. Like I can't just be sitting here I can just, you know what I mean? Like I gotta share this. So if there's ever that time, I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it. And I'm taking back everything I said about I'm never doing it again. Because you know what? I'm dropping it. I just find it to be weird. I don't know why I don't think it's that big of a deal. And so many people do. I just don't get it. And maybe I grew up a dancer, and we would always change in front of each other, and we would always like, hey girl, like, you know, like, and chill in our drawers. Like I had a big group of friends, and we would do sleepovers, and we'd always, I don't know, we'd be naked. We'd be like, I don't know, like it was just never a big deal. But like I said in last episode, like when you go out in this world and you hear some of the rules that everyone has always abided by, you're like, oh shit, like I didn't know this existed like this. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's about me. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with me for being comfortable in my nudity in front of people. I don't think there's anything wrong with me at all. I don't even think there's anything wrong with people who aren't comfortable with it. I just think it's just annoying for people to try to share that. You know what I mean? I think it's corny. I just think that you need to put clothes on. I just think you need to mind your own fucking business. Like if you don't like it, like that's something you don't like, and you just stay away, you know? So I don't know. I've just been somebody that if it doesn't bother me, like if it doesn't hurt anybody, just do what you do, you know? But I also think that, and I'm not talking about this specific creator when I say this, I do think that some people aren't comfortable with their body and probably want to be, and see somebody else that is, and will shame them for being comfortable because they aren't. You know, maybe they don't do that consciously, right? Maybe it's just something that is just natural to them. But maybe you should take a spin at being naked, bitch. I don't know what to tell you, but don't try to shame me because that's what I'm comfortable in, you know? Because I'm comfortable with showing my body. You know, I'm not going to chase you down because you're wearing a hoodie and some big ass sweats and fucking top hat on. Like, I'm not going to like, oh, I cover up because that's perfect. 100% perfect. But it's just whack to try to use the way you live to put your nose up at somebody else for the way they live. There's this fitness creator that used to wear sports bras and little shorts and, you know, record herself at the gym and stuff like that. And she erased all of it and started wearing a hijab and covering up at the gym. And I thought that was so cool. But what I loved about the content that I've seen from her is the fact that she's never said people who wear sports bras and booty shorts and reveal themselves at the gym, you are just insecure. You are just... No, she just said, this is how I like to live. You know, and I don't live this way because of this. And, you know, everybody has a different reasoning for why they do certain things. And if it's not benefiting you, why not switch it up? You know what I mean? You know, if you are always wanting to reveal yourself for a specific reason and it's detrimental to your mental health, I would recommend to do something else. But if it makes you feel good, you're not killing anybody, you know? And like, it's a great segue for our last topic about IG baddies versus self-love warriors. Just the same thing. It's like, you know, the IG baddie look. We all know what it looks like, right? It's the bold brows. It's the bust down middle part. Come on now. When you guys think of a baddie, look at me. No, when you, period. But look in the mirror, baby. When you think of a baddie, look in the mirror. But when you think of the IG baddie, you know, what was coined as the IG baddie, you think of like, we come on, guys. You know, you think of like the Kardashian look or my girl, Bria Miles. Oh, my girl, Drea Nicole. Just beautiful. Kayla Nicole. I always feel like people assume that IG baddies, IG models, they assume that they don't like love them, like the self-love warriors. And I call them the self-love warriors because they're the people that are just like, to love yourself, you have to boom, 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 boom. Like, and they're just like berating you. It's not something that's real or feels real, right? Because like if you are about self-love, you would know that it comes with self-compassion and you don't treat people like that if you're really in a place of self-love. But anyways, I digress. It always feels like somebody is missing something and wants that something that somebody else has. And instead of appreciating what they have, they want to scream at the top of their lungs that what they have is superior to what someone else has. She doesn't love herself and okay. Perfect time to talk about the post that always goes viral on social media. And supposedly it's by J. Cole. And I heard someone said that really wasn't something that he tweeted. But it says, pretty girls with natural bodies and regular jobs are still winning. Don't let social media fool you. Really? Really? Pretty girls with natural bodies and regular jobs are still winning. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. I really needed to know that. It's like, who are you trying to prove that to? Dude, like, I see so many people reposting this, okay? I see so many people that I really love. I'm like, oh my God, like, we got really, really fooled. You know what I mean? Like, we got really fooled into waiting on social media to approve the way we look, to love the way we look. It's happened to me. I've done it. But we've also got to the fucking point that we have to scream for the top of our lungs that what we have is valuable for us to believe that it's valuable. Bro, like, this is no shade to any of you who have posted this meme, because it's been a lot. I've seen it so many times, but it's such a loser ass mentality. It's also loser shit. And I hate loser shit. And I especially hate loser shit when you're trying to make somebody else the casualty. And that's girls who maybe do sex work, girls who got their bodies done, girls who, you know, it's just like, go touch grass, because you wouldn't need to read this if you were touching grass. Because we see people all the time winning who have regular jobs, natural bodies. I don't know where you guys are from, okay? But I haven't seen a BBL in person in years. When I worked at the airport, I would see it often, but I still saw more women with natural looking bodies. I still encountered more people that were working regular jobs at the bank or call centers. Call your friends. Go outside and touch grass. Go touch a tree. When was the last time you touched a tree? When was the last time you gave a tree a good hug? A good rubbing? When was the last time you let the sun hit your face? When was the last time you sat at a park bench and you just swung your legs and just looked around without your phone in your hand? When was the last time you did that? Because that's the fucking problem. That is the damn problem. It's not the girls with the BBLs. It's not any of that. I hate to say it, it's you and your lack of self-worth, because you wouldn't be worried about somebody else if you really believed this. You would not be worried about who got a BBL. You wouldn't be worried about none of that. And I understand we all have our insecurities, so I'm not talking about people who are just like, dang, like, you know, once in a while, like, you're like, oh, I want that flat stomach, or I want my hips like that, because, girl, I ain't got no hips. I got booty, but I don't got no hips. So, yes. Come on, the occasion, oh, dang. But people who be living in it, commenting, is that a BBL? Oh my God, the BBL. Oh my God, people need to start loving themselves more. They did a BBL. Why did she get her face done? Because it looked way better. Like, it's like, dude. But IG baddies, you're not off the hook. I saw this one clip, and this girl's talking about the fact that you need to always get your nails done, always get your hair done, da, da, da. And the other girl was like, wait, always get your nails done? Getting your nails done is expensive. Like, you know, I want, you know, my cuticles are clean and stuff, but, you know, I don't always want, I can't always afford paint and all that. And homegirl was like, what do you mean? Like, plain nails? Like, girl, get some paint, get something over them. And the other girl was like, it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get this money for the rent. With all the Cadillac and gas money spent, we'll call us a whole lot of bitches jumping ship. And I was like, damn, a motherfucker can't have plain fingernails? There is so much pressure on women to just be average. Make sure you get your nails done, your hair done, your makeup done, your lashes done, your lip liner done, toes done. I'm like, oh my God, being a woman is expensive. I'm like, if this person is taking care of themselves, that is all. That is more than what we could ask for. Let's be fucking real. In this economy, to just take care of yourself, just to wash your ass, it's $10. Just to wash your ass, it's $10. So you're telling me I need to make sure I got gel polish. I need to make sure I got my lashes done, my hair done. And the thing is, I participated in it. Okay. But this is something I've always loved. Like, since I came out the womb, I loved nails. I loved lashes. I loved hair. I loved it all. My hair was always braided as a kid. I would always watch my mom do her makeup. My mom would buy me the press-on nails, but the ones with the tape, right? So it wouldn't last 2 seconds, but I would spend time putting that on, and I'd be walking around like, So that's just the reason why I participate. I love it. I just do. But I'm not going to shame nobody if they're like, I don't want to do it. Even if I do have the money, I don't want to do it. Because it is hours of work. It's hours of sitting there. It's a lot of time taken away from your life just to get the lashes and the nails. It's a lot of time taken out of your life to get the lashes, the nails, the hair done. It's a lot. So if someone's like, listen, I'm going to cut my toenails, cut my fingernails, get a pedicure here and there, wash my ass, brush my teeth, go to the dentist, check my vagina. Like, these are like basic things as a woman that we have to do. Oh, gotta buy tampons. Oh, dang. Yeast infection. Fuck. Gotta go back to the doctor. It's just a normal life of a woman. So if I don't want to add gel nail polish and all this bullshit, ain't nothing wrong. I get it. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. We're going to end this episode here. I had a good time. Did you guys have a good time? Was it a good talk? Thank you so much again. I am Asia, my queen. Oh, don't forget to tell everybody that I'm beautiful, kind, smart, and sexy. I'm Asia, my queen. This is As Your Big Sister. Have a great, fabulous day, night, whenever you are listening, watching me. Oh my God. Let me get off. Bye-bye.